All right, good morning. I just wanted to jump on and provide a little bit of an energy reading for today. So, not just today, I feel it's going into next week, and it's sort of coming from what we've been experiencing this week. So, what I feel as though there's still a lot of high energies in around. So there's still a lot of creation that's going on. So you can either create your own reality in a purposeful way, in a way that brings in what you want, or sometimes some of the negative stuff comes in, especially if we're not focusing well enough. And admittedly, I've come into that, so there's some negative stuff that's come up. So today, I only felt the need to pull out one card, and I've got quite a bit from this one actually. So I went to my tarot and I pulled out, I hope it doesn't come out in the reverse on this, the Three of Pentacles. So with the Three of Pentacles, what I picked up from that is where we are in a time of building, especially those of us who are operating at a higher vibrational level, where we're sort of kind of coming up to halfway through building our own reality. We're also coming across maybe some stumbling blocks, but they're not really stumbling blocks. They're learning experiences. So, and that's exactly what it is. So we are learning our way through this. It's like I mentioned in a couple of videos back, this is a big time where we're coming into a time where we're shifting realities, especially for those of us operating at a higher vibration. And if you're not, the first thing I recommend doing is getting into meditation. It doesn't have to be anything elaborate. It can be just sitting there, controlling your breathing. But if you get started, you're raising your vibration. So that's what I recommend doing. Now, especially this week, coming into this week, just make sure you're keeping your energy focus on probably more of the positive things. I mean, if something negative happens, you've got to deal with it. But yeah, wherever possible, try and keep your focus with what you do want in your life. I do feel as though it's a time where, especially coming into this week, relationships I feel are being worked on. So you might notice a little bit of there might be a little bit of stuff going on with your relationship. Maybe some arguments, maybe something annoying you, something like that. Don't let it get to you too much. Just get into your meditations, or just find a spot there to just basically get into your own energy and to spend time with yourself a bit. Okay, so I do feel as though if you do come across the sort of pushing and pulling in a relationship, especially this week, it's probably just the time to back off a little, spend some time with yourself, and things should be okay from there. If there's anything you need to sort out or talk to with your significant other, do so. Communication's always important. But I do feel as though these issues may crop up. Now, the other thing I wanted to mention, and I haven't done any videos on this yet, but I will be uploading videos shortly. I do feel as though there's a little bit of a specific message there for people who have met their other selves. So what I mean by that is that there's lots of videos out there. They're commonly called twin flames. I've met mine. I generally don't recommend meeting them. It's a hell of a ride. We'll put it that way. So I do feel as though there's probably going to be a little bit of a temptation for those of us who are either in a relationship with their twin flame, or who have met their twin flame and not currently in a relationship with them, to reach out to them. There's a temptation to reach out to them, but there's a little bit of a catch with that. Okay, the catch is, if you're reaching out to them, you're thinking about them, you're putting emotion on them. So what's going to happen from there? They're going to run. So my recommendation is actually don't do it. I believe it's a testing time where we need to focus focus on the meditation, focus on the present. That's probably the best thing I can describe right now. Is focus on the present. Focus on your own power. And for those of us who are not in a relationship with their twin flame, let them be. Don't worry about them. They'll be fine. One of the important rules with meeting your other self, and part of the realizing oneness, is that they're not actually separate. They are you that just happen to be in another body. So if you're fine, they're going to be fine. If it's a decision of your soul that you'll be with that incarnation as well, that'll happen. Let it happen. Don't do anything at the moment. Okay, so if you're thinking of messaging them, put that phone down. If you're scrolling through their Facebook profile, block them. If you've got any temptation of messaging them at all, block their number. Don't do it. Just focus on the meditation. Focus on coming into your own power. Focus on the present. Do not focus on the future, and don't focus on the past. Easier said than done. My goodness, I struggle with it. I still struggle with it. But do it. Yeah, just focus on yourself. Don't reach out. All right. And for those who are currently in a twin flame relationship, the advice is still very similar. You may need to spend just a little bit of time apart, just focusing on yourself, and just focusing on that meditation and bringing that power back in, focusing on the present. All right. So that's pretty much all I have for the moment. But yeah, this is a time of building. Okay, so focus on the present, and then focus on building your vibration, and then from there focus on the things that you want to create in your life, as well as the emotions that come with that. So with the law of attraction, a lot of people think it's just a case of focusing on the emotion. I don't believe that's the case. I've tried it and fallen flat on my face doing it. So no, it's really a case of raising your vibration first, making sure you've got a good foundation there, and then you go through and build the life that you want to build. But expect that there's still some residual stuff coming in from maybe some of the negative stuff that you've created in your life as well. Just allow that to pass. That's fine, and then go from there. Look, I hope you all have a fantastic day. I'm planning on cranking out the videos, so so like and subscribe. I'm coming out with some more YouTube videos shortly, especially as far as twin flames go. I'll be coming out with the different signs that you meet your twin flames. And I'll also be coming out with videos on some misinformation that's out there as well. I've noticed quite a bit of misinformation. There's a lot of people who try to romanticize this. Well, connection's not really the right word because they're you anyway, but they try and romanticize it, and they really try and push for getting the two twins together. There's a Netflix series on it which shows that really falls flat on people's faces. It's not something I recommend doing, but I want to come out and actually put some of those myths to bed, and just come out with some of the. I've only got a rudimentary science knowledge, so I'll just come out with what I know is on a rudimentary level, because it's actually science based. So a lot of it's in quantum physics actually. So I want to come out and bring out the right information and actually end people's suffering, because that's the whole point. I want to try and end the suffering. It's a very painful journey. Don't want anyone to go through it any longer than they have to. All right, so okay, yep. So like and subscribe. I'll come out with those videos sometime this week. I did record one. I want to re-record it. So, and I'll see you all later. Bye.